just need somebody who knows how to sell. No matter what school, no matter what course, no matter what qualification, the basic, the minimum, and the maximum qualification of that person is selling. Everything else follows. Again, innovation is to make yourself enhance, to make yourself more innovative, to pursue a certain career that is not necessarily a match of your specific degree. Now take for example, if you are a business graduate student, and somehow the most number of companies who are hiring a specific locality, say in Cagayan de Oro, are call center. So you have to make yourself more innovative by the way of developing your basic qualification, your English, your basic computation, your basic communication skills. Those are the things that make you innovate because you are going also outside of your comfort zone. And is network. If you have the selling skills, it's as difficult if you don't have somebody to buy your products. And these are very important because in networking, most probably, the same people, the same personality you are pursuing when you are submitting your resume and your application letter today might be the same person who would interview you tomorrow or next week. Those are potential market because in a certain office setting, you have two markets. You have your internal clients and you have your external clients. Before you could sell something of a product, intangible or tangible, you must have a network. And make sure, medyo uso karon sa atong mga college students o sa atong mga apply sa TUA, kadaghanan sa TUA, we always go into groups. We have our barkada, we have our set of friends, we have our own Facebook network, per se. So, it's about time that you recalculate your network. Am I really going to succeed with the same set of friends, with the same set of associates in this specific time? Now the problem is, can he help you? Can you help her? Can a group of friends help you? Can a group of friends can ask a help from you? So it's about time that we realize that a network, say for example, you are into multi-level marketing. Network is very important. You're into a business sector. It's not that you just approach a certain individual who would come into your bank and make a deposit because most probably that person was approached already by another personality. So ang imong network na sa katao, pwede ko dito siya pagtanong na, can you recommend me to your different network? Then again, relationship selling is very much important. Like for example, on the side of being an innovative, on the side of your network, on the side of selling, those are the basic things that make you somehow realize that there are intangible things that were not mentioned in your qualification settings. Now, for example, when you apply for a job right now, you have your minimum requirement. You have your basic qualification. What sets you apart from this group or from that person? Then you would say on your interviewer, "Sir, I am intent to pursue my passion." Because in the end, some way, somehow, most of the people, most of the applicants right now, I'm speaking on the side of being an HR manager before, most of the people were just forced to work on something that they do not love. Case in point, they were just forced to apply because there were no other companies looking for that specific function that you have. Then later on, 2 months, 3 months later, a person would not be regularized or would not be absorbed permanently by the corporation because they did not see the passion that the person is going to stay for a long time. Another, innovation. If you have the specific skill set, but the problem is you are just intent on staying on that specific function, then you cannot be as flexible by the company who would think the otherwise that this person can multitask. If you are as multitask in your iOS or in your Android phone, you should be as a person. I realized that when I thought that I could make something big of a company, then, for example, in a marketing concept, if nobody from your organization